Warning. This talk show contains copious amounts of fat and may not be appropriate for skinny people.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Tres, dos, uno. Welcome to Fat Talk, the show where we're fat and we talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody who bailed on this talk show, so it's only a two-man thing.
And a trog.
And a trog, who's gonna have some words later. But fuck you guys. I don't care if it's in the single digits out here, man. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're asleep.
Or a college boy.
Oh yeah, or a college boy. We still need to get him on a fucking talk show.
Yeah, we do.
But anyway, welcome back. You know us. You don't love us. Bob, Mo, and we're here to tell you about some stuff.
That crow.
First topic we're launching into, Taco Bell. And you knew this shit was coming. So Taco Bell has, and they did not pay us to advertise. We're just that fat. We are not getting a cent off of this shameless advertising. We're just literally that disgusting.
Are advertising to 3 people.
Yeah, advertising to all 4 of you guys. But Taco
Four's a long shot, dude.
Well, I watch it 2. That makes 4. 3, whoever watches it, then I watch it. So that's 4 people right there.
Cool.
Right fucking there. So I'm talking to you, future Mo, who's going to be watching this video, along with you 3 other unknowns. Taco Bell has some new Crunchwrap slide. Put your phone on silent, damn it!
Whoa, man. That scared me.
Like this.
Sorry, go back to your...
Taco Bell has some new Crunchwrap sliders. And they're pretty damn delicious, but I want to point out one in specific that I will go to hell for eating, but it's worth it because it's that good. They have the BLT Crunchwrap slider. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, in a fucking Crunchwrap, taco shelly, softness, awesome-y, crunchy ass slider.
Nice.
Try it, dude. It is good. Look
King
at
of
me.
Bacon has spoken, huh?
Look at me. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this shit. So go try this out.
Professional food eater.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't say professional, but always prepared.
Alright. Let's...
Moving on. We were asked to talk about our views on gun control. I'm gonna put the food bag away for this one.
I just fucking joined the NRA today.
Are you?
No, I'm not today, but I got the thing.
Nice.
So, medal, NRA.
I should be getting my FOID card any day in the mail. Cool. We were asked to talk about our views on gun control. What you need to know. We are not right-wing wackos. But we do bear strong beliefs.
Gun. Yeah, balanced gun. But
we are to say we are advocates for gun rights would be a correct statement. Shit. There's a lot of dangerous, scummy ass people out there.
Like Nick should never own a gun. Like,
yeah,
I agree with that.
Nick should never own a gun. We agree with that. We don't agree in loose street market, under the table buys. We're talking about like legit buys here. There's nothing wrong with a legit buy. You get a background check.
I don't believe the government should know what guns you have and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because guess who they're coming for first if there's some kind of rebellion or shit. People with guns, and then they know. So
and then they got that.
It's none of their business, really. You just gotta keep your shit in check.
Yeah. I mean, if you buy a firearm or something,
yeah, background check.
You got background checks.
They already have all that.
They don't just toss a gun to any random person. People are acting like anybody, a toddler, could walk up and here you go. Here's a 45. Take care. It ain't like that. A lot of people act like it is for some reason. A lot of uneducated people. But we are advocates for gun control. I definitely believe in the right to bear arms because there's a lot of assholes out there. And you know what?
It's like all the people that can't buy guns legal. They're obviously buying them illegally.
So. The only person you hurt with stricter gun control laws are the victims. A criminal isn't going to obey the law. I don't know. That should be fairly obvious by now. But you know those signs where it has a gun and it has the slash through it and that means no guns? If I was a criminal and I was planning on walking and shooting up the place, and I saw that sign, I would turn right the hell around and throw my gun in the car and drive off.
It's, you know, it would be illegal if you brought your gun in there and kill people. I mean,
I'm a criminal. I obviously care about upholding the law. At least this is what I guess the Obama administration wants you to believe, or something, because that's, I guess,
or
people
just
are
that.
falling
We got
for
our own
that
problems
shit.
with fucking the manual and all this shit.
Like, what? That doesn't work, guys. No guns to a criminal doesn't matter. It's like putting up a sign at Taco Bell with my face on it, and no food for you. It's not gonna
We
work.
should do that. Like fucking John Vito. Don't feed him for a day.
That would be bad for everybody involved. But here's what I'm saying, though. I would rather have, I mean, what you're talking about, some 7-foot tall, buff ass guy with a gun, and that's over exaggerating the scenario a little bit. But you know what I mean. You get some big ass motherfucker with a gun who's not afraid to use it, and he decides to stick up an old lady. The only way that old lady is gonna win is if she's packing too. I would rather take the scumbag's life, have that one struck down, than have somebody innocent who's just caught in the crossfires. And speaking of which, I mean, Chicago, innocents are
you
caught in
live
the crossfires
Chicago?
all the goddamn time.
Seriously.
It's ridiculous.
They tried gun control. You want to look in Chicago? It
Yeah,
was-
I mean, if you need
Guns were
any,
illegal
if you
in
need
South
any
Carolina.
evidence, if you need any evidence at all, look at Chicago. We hit
It doesn't work.
or
That's
Illinois in general.
Well,
we
especially
have
Chicago.
we have the strictest gun laws out of all the 50
Until
states.
recently, we just got
Until
concealed.
very recently,
Like
we
last-
caught a couple breaks.
2014, I think.
Yeah,
We just got concealed carry.
until very recently. But I mean, we were the state with the strictest gun laws in the entire world.
No.
But yet the highest, or in the U.S.
U.S.
In the U.S., not the
World.
entire world.
No. Go
in
to
the,
Britain.
in
with
the,
those
in the, in
fucking
the U.S.
systems.
In the U.S. Yet we still had the highest homicide rate.
Yeah, it was
We still had the most
I
violence.
think it was like more than 500 got killed in gun violence
Yeah,
in
and
Chicago.
our gun violence is
And those
outstanding.
were supposedly concealed carry was illegal, so
So what does that go to show
Yeah.
you?
it doesn't work. But
I've-
Texas is like, compare Texas race to ours, dude. I mean,
Yeah, I mean
that's
it's
proof,
ridiculous.
honestly.
And
And it's
honestly,
gonna happen like psychos that
oh yeah,
somehow get
I
a
mean,
gun. I mean,
and it's happened all before. And you know the best part about it is the media doesn't spin these stories. And I hate the media always tries to play it like guns are bad and guns are evil, and they never report on anything good. You always hear about some psycho with all the school shootings and all this other crap. If somebody had a gun and stood up and stopped that shit,
or just lock doors. It's like, dude,
yeah,
lock your doors and like have fucking know who's going into school and shit.
yeah. I mean, it's
It's
ridiculous.
common sense.
I mean, I don't know if many of you have heard this story. I saw it in the news a couple years ago. But after the movie theater shooting, somebody tried to recreate the scenario. I think it was the opening of the very first Hobbit, actually. A woman was in her car. She saw a guy strapped down. I guess he had ammo clips. He had like the belts and stuff. And she saw a firearm. He was headed in the movie theater with a firearm in the premiere of the first Hobbit. She took out her gun, shot the fucker dead. Well deserved. Props. You
don't
hear about that
yeah,
one
you don't
spun
hear
in the
about
media?
you don't hear about the ones that like concealed carry actually works and shit like that.
Because the liberal media doesn't want any kind of positivity, because then they can't
they
control
protect
people
the
with
government.
fear.
And, yeah, in general, they pretty much work for the government, dude. Like,
If you spin anything positive, if you make anything out with firearms to be positive, then they can't continue to control the masses with fear. And that's what they want. They don't want people to be like, oh, well, you know, maybe guns aren't all bad. They want people to be completely terrified, shitting themselves, and hoping that somebody else will solve their own goddamn problems for them. Sometimes you just need it, man. If there's a psycho knocking on your house ready to slaughter you and your family, I'd rather have the psycho dead than a whole family of fucking innocents dead. Buy guns, kids. Shot down fat fucks epic. No,
and then
but
I think Chubby wanted to say something on that also.
oh
So I have
yeah,
a clip
we'll
for that.
we'll cut to Chubby real quick. We will see you guys in a few minutes.
Greetings, America. Chubby the Trog here, ready to talk to you about the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Damn it, what an amendment it is. Now, people want to tell you, well, you can't have guns here, and this is no gun zone, and we don't allow guns in here. Well, I tell you what, those people grab your shotgun and you shoot them in the face dead, and that's all that matters. Because that's what's going to happen to them peoples eventually. If you can't protect yourself, you might as well just die. The Obama administration wants you to believe that we don't need guns in our lives. Well, I'll tell you what, that done makes my head hurt. Bring Obama on here, and I'll show him how it's done. God damn it. Nobody tell me what to do. I'll put my shotgun on the rack of my pickup truck and go on a kill spree now if I want, God damn it. And that has been my time. Now you, Carrie, you shoot first and ask questions later.
Oh,
They're back. We're
Hello.
back. All right. Back on?
now back.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Our producer, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
But getting back to it, those were some very wise words. Very, very crass, but very wise nonetheless.
Chris, that's not a bad thing, Chubby.
It's not. It's not. Don't kill me. It's just, he has his way with words.
Yeah.
But I mean, even through that, he has a point.
Yeah.
And
Harsh.
just we can't hammer that point home enough. I mean, you're only holding the victims back with stricter gun laws. You're not helping anybody. And a lot of people like the rebuttal that, oh, well, if everybody had a gun, violence would increase. I like to think on the other side of the scale. I think if everybody had a gun and everybody else knew that everybody else had a gun, people
Well,
would
almost
think
everybody.
twice. Yeah, almost everybody. I mean, you can never say everybody because even if
Some people just shouldn't have them, like, honestly.
yeah, some people shouldn't have them. That's a known fact. I'm not saying you should give every person a gun who wants a gun, because that's a bad idea. But at the same time, and yeah, you can't go for everybody, because some people just don't want anything to do with it, and that's fine. If you have other ways of protecting yourself, if you're confident that you're never going to need it, fine. Nobody's forcing you to go out and buy a gun. But I'm saying when other people know, when you don't know, like, there's not strict gun laws. Who knows who could have a gun? I would think twice. I wouldn't be charging in like, oh, I don't care, somebody might not, I'm gonna fuck the place up. Like, no, that person could have, that person could. Maybe I shouldn't try to pull any kind of crazy shit. At least that's how I feel it would go. I don't think you'd be too gun crazy knowing
Mostly.
anybody could have a gun. For the most part, there's always gonna be those sociopaths out there that just
But,
aren't
yeah.
gonna give a shit. But I mean, in those situations, you gotta look. Those aren't
It's
issues.
already over at that point.
Those aren't issues of, are our gun laws strict enough? Are our gun laws loose enough? Those are issues of, this person is crazy, and one way or another, this shit was going to happen, and it wasn't going to be prevented by stricter gun laws. You're only preventing somebody maybe rising up and putting a bullet in the fucker's head and ending a rampage. A criminal is not going to, for the last time, a criminal will not obey the law. Calling 911 in those situations will get you killed, a wise man once said. But anyway, anything else?
I
That's
got
gun
that's
control.
most of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm moving on to a friendlier topic, and the food bag could come out. We have some metal news.
The reason of life.
Uh-huh.
Fucking metal.
First of all, let's kick it off with a Happy New Year. And 2015 is going to be the year of metal.
Yes.
And it is going to be
Dude.
amazing. Rattle off some bands.
Fuck.
We have...
We'd be here all day, dude.
Yeah, I know.
The Big Four.
Us
If you
two.
don't know who that is, go die.
Yeah.
Black Sabbath, the Kings of Metal,
Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden,
Bow fucking down.
Motorhead, Biscuit, probably I don't fucking know. Korn. Dude, we're gonna be all day, dude. It's
Well, let's try to go super speed round in alphabetical order.
most anticipated Kid Rock. Nah.
Alright.
Maybe I don't know.
Here's the listings for many of these people have already confirmed, they already have a date. Many of them don't, but they're in the recording session. I'm going to try to rattle them off as quick as possible because we could be here all day going
Probably
in depth on each one.
because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, we're leaving Psychopathic Records out of this because they're always a disorganized mess unless it comes to the Insane Clown Posse, so we'll just zoom past that. Here we go.
Oh my god.
We have Anthrax.
I already said those. Same ones I didn't say. Yeah.
We're just going to go with it. Bullet for My Valentine. The Cure. Supposedly very loosely based plans, but Brendan Small and Death Clock have mentioned something about a possible new and final album to go with the last season of Metalocalypse. Just saying what I've heard.
It'll actually go on Mayhem at a fucking full tour.
Five Finger Death Punch. Fozzy. Hatebreed has expressed interest in a new album.
You said fastly.
I'm going as fast as I can, man. There's a lot of fucking bands. Everyone's favorite, Nickelback.
Really?
No, thank God.
Thank God.
We don't need another one.
Lamb of God.
Oh yeah, Lamb of God. Lamb of God has said, they have been saying some awesome stuff, but they are saying that the new material sounds monstrous, and that is going to be amazing. POD is coming out with a new one. Stained has rightfully said they're coming out with a new one because they haven't done anything in a long time. And just
Only Godsmack and Mudvayne and all those guys. They gotta get their shit together.
Yeah. That doesn't seem that likely.
I know.
But either way, basic point,
A lot of metal.
the American Big Four, you all should know who that is.
All four.
All fucking
Probably
four.
not Metallica.
We're talking about Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer, and Metallica
Like
all in the
four
same
of
fucking
them.
year.
Everyone but Judas Priest, pretty much.
Yeah, and the British Big
No
Four.
gods.
If this one's a little more not as known, but the British Big Four: Judas Priest, Motorhead, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath.
Maybe not as dude. They made
Not as known collectively like
Oh,
that as
okay.
the British Big Four. Obviously, they're fucking known like that.
yeah.
But collectively as the British Big Four.
It's gonna be a sad year,
But yeah, Black Sabbath is actually talking about their final album and their farewell tour. And I don't know about you guys, but any self-respecting metalhead is going to be in the pit for that show.
No, don't tell them that. Yeah,
We're the Chi-Town fat fucks. We get early access.
Okay, but we don't have early access money.
Somebody watch these videos and make us viral. I want to see Sabbath in the pit.
Yeah.
But we're looking at a bunch of new releases, a bunch of tours.
Possibly 10 Nugent, I heard.
Yeah, possibly, but then again,
Yeah.
the 7-year gap just ended. July of last year, so we'll see. Although, if you haven't gotten that album,
Shut Up and Jam.
pick up Shut Up and Jam from Ted Nugent, because
Album of the year, right? Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure that's album of the year 2014. There was only a couple. 2014 wasn't that strong for albums, but... And finally, in metal news, I don't know if you've heard, if you've been paying attention.
Oh, they got sued, I think. Lamb of God?
Lamb of God didn't. Live Nation is getting sued. But yeah, a fan claims that he got a spinal injury at a Lamb of God show, so... Thankfully, not really thankfully,
yeah,
but
Lamb of God's had enough
thankfully
shit,
he's
dude.
suing Live Nation, not Lamb of God. As a lot of people have been thinking he's suing Lamb of God. He is not. The dude is suing Live Nation. It's not a good thing, but it's better than him suing Lamb of God because they've been through enough
Live Nation
shit.
rips people off anyways.
Yeah.
Tickets in general, fuck
Yep.
assholes.
But if you've been paying attention, Megadeth news, you've seen that Sean Drover and Chris Broderick, their guitarist and drummer of respectively 7 years apiece and 10 years apiece, both left within a 24-hour period of each other. Bring in the Mega Dave jokes because all we have left is Dave Ellefson and Dave Mustaine.
Thank God, Dave Ellefson, dude.
But they've left. Apparently, they've been playing with a new drummer because Ellefson put up some footage of him playing with a drummer in the studio. They didn't show you who it was. And Dave Mustaine...
Lombardo.
Yeah, Dave Lombardo, man. I let the Mega Dave jokes rain in. If they got Dave Lombardo, it would be the most badass couple-year stretch before Dave fired him or he quit ever.
He'll probably quit. Fuck you guys.
That they found a new
Nice.
drummer. Mustaine said, I can't say what's going on right now, but if I could, the fans would be very happy to hear it. So I think that might mean they found their members, but they have plans for a studio album and a tour, so hopefully that, because Megadeth kicks ass.
We got Chi-Town news also.
And finally, I think this is the last thing for this one, right?
Yeah, Chi-Town Fat Fucks shit.
We have some Chi-Town Fat Fucks news. Notice how we
Ravens and Crows,
save
you
it for
know?
last.
Maybe you're an EP this year.
Oh yeah. Do we want to associate that with this?
No.
Then let's.
No, that's just another band. I don't. That's all
Yeah.
yet. Anyways, yeah, Chi-Town.
Since you mentioned it, this upcoming local Chicago band we've been checking out. They're called Ravens and Crows, and we've been checking them out. They're sounding pretty good. They might have an EP out soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
This year.
They'll have one out in 2015, at least like a 4-song demo or something. But We offered to actually premiere on Chi-Town when they're ready. We might premiere something. We might help with the handing out of the EPs or demo tapes or whatever. We might throw up a link. So if you're interested, when the time comes, hit us up with that, and we'll definitely bring you up to speed where that's going. Ravens and Crows, remember it. And yeah, it's copyrighted. It's copyrighted.
Okay.
But anyways, we got.
Yeah, worry about fuckheads, dude.
We've saved the best portion of the show for last, and we probably should say this stuff first because surely nobody is watching right now. But we have some big Chi-Town Fat Fucks news. First of all, we said it already, but damn it, we're gonna say it one more time. Thank you. We've passed 100 subscribers. We've been gaining.
Season 2, I think, is over 5.
Yeah.
Season 1's been over 10,000, so I mean that's
we're doing pretty. We're climbing back up. Our videos used to average. It's not that big of an accomplishment, but I mean, we're small time. We didn't expect to get 2 views. Somehow, we were averaging like 800 to 1,000 on the first in the first season. Slowed down because season 2 took 2.5 years to finish, and we had so many hiatuses.
It's over.
It's finally over. Oh, thank the Lord. Season 2 is finally over. We took the hiatuses in general. I counted them up.
We still do have a movie, Power 2, coming out.
Yes.
We advertised the
movie
fuck
Power
out.
2.
It never happened.
It will actually be coming out. The Halloween special actually took its place because we realized with the situation we were at, we didn't have the time, we didn't have the people because some of us are away at college, some of us work way more than we should. So we just didn't have the manpower.
The time wasn't
to be able
right.
to do it, and the time just wasn't right yet. So the Halloween special took its place, which I gotta say I'm kind of happy about because, in my opinion, it is one of the best things we've ever done on Chi-Town. I really liked it. It was awesome.
Alright.
And it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
But we have a lot of big stuff coming for Chi-Town. Season 2 is finally over. Season 3 is gonna pick back up in February. And I don't know if you noticed, but right at the end,
I don't think we should be making dates.
we got this. We got this. Notice I didn't say date. I just said February.
That's way too little time, a month.
Fuck it, dude. We got it.
Right.
We got this shit. Hey, if we could do a 2-man talk show, we'll do a 2-man Fat Fucks for a while if we need it, and a Trog.
What about the idea, though? Huh?
We're not doing the movie right off.
No. Oh, we were supposed to.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I know.
The movie was supposed to premiere this season, The Power 2, but it's really looking like that may be a big thing. We actually have our.
Such a good idea.
It is a really good idea. We're not abandoning it, but
it's hard to film.
It is. The one thing is though, February we will be coming back, season 3. I don't know if you noticed, we got really consistent at the end because the Halloween special, the Nutshot compilation, episode 12 of season 2, which was the final normal episode, and the New Year's Eve, they are all uploaded within like 3 months, and that is a lot of videos for us. But it's good though, because our original plan was to do one a month with talk shows. Talk show obviously fell off the rails because our last one was like October 24th, and you guys will be getting this one. We're filming it on a Monday. It'll probably be there Friday.
Yeah, that's
but I mean, either way, we're getting our stuff back on track. We're happy with the way we're getting a consistent view count again with the newer videos. So we're gonna try to keep going consistent with the stuff with season 3. And our summer plans are really solid for Chi-Town. Like
on Chubb's Radio also.
And Chubb's Radio will be returning to the airwaves.
They had technical issues and all that.
Technical issues, and at the note it ended because me and him produced the show. We really don't do anything else on it. We just kind of produce it.
Yeah, Chubby's really good.
Chubby handles
He's
most
really
of it.
good at radio.
Mm-hmm.
The hippies were.
The hippies were funny.
Yeah, it was fun.
But either way, on the note it ended, I guess they kind of just decided to break it there because it seemed like a good point to enter in later, so that went on a little break, but that's coming back to the airwaves.
Yes.
For Chi-Town, our summer plans, we have. I don't know if every episode is going to be themed for season 3. I don't know if it's all going to follow a kind of plot line, but we did like the way we did the Halloween special for plot-wise. Like, it was a consistent, like, fluid plot. We got a lot of good feedback on that because a lot of people who saw it told us it felt like they were watching like a Saturday morning cartoon.
That was cool.
With the commercial breaks and all. So we really, really like the way we did that.
Should we give out more than episode theme ideas? Because
I think we can give out a few without going into too much detail.
Well, there's one that we might want fans to vote on.
Which one is that?
The Jackass thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna reenact it at home.
I'm actually trying to get permission. Not really permission, but kind of a blessing, I guess you could say, from some of the Jackass members on Twitter or on whatever social media outlet they're on. We are going to be doing a Jackass tribute episode because
we'll have you vote on, unless their shit's too crazy, we'll have the fans vote on like all the skits and stunts and shit they did, and then we'll try to reenact it.
Yeah, basically the plan for that is we're gonna do stuff that we could do without needing a shit ton of money because we don't have a shit ton of money,
and that won't kill us,
and stuff that won't kill us. So what
it could be bad, but not. It
can be bad.
We don't have alligators and shit like that.
Yeah, we don't have that stuff. But it's gonna be.
So they get in the box.
Basically, we're gonna be watching all 3 Jackass movies. We're gonna create a giant list of skits we can do. We're gonna throw them up.
That's a good idea.
On our Facebook page. You guys are gonna vote on them. We'll take like the top 10, 15, whatever it is, and we're gonna do it. That's one of the episodes we have planned.
Awesome.
I really,
awesome.
really would like to reach out to like Bam or Knoxville is obviously going to be the hardest one to reach, but I think it'd be dope if I was able to reach out to Bam or Preston or Pontius or Steve-O, anybody really, and just be like, hey, would you guys be cool if we did this? I think that'd be awesome.
Obviously no liability or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, we're not trying to like copy it, but ever since our early days, we were told our stuff had a kind of jackassy feel, which I thought more in like, we're jackasses, not in more like it's like Jackass.
Yeah.
But I guess more than a few people thought it was kind of jackassy feel, so we always thought that would kind of be something cool.
That's pretty cool. If it works out, we might do another one.
If you can't tell, a few of our skits have kind of been inspired by Jackass. We did the whole, back in season 1, we did the Ryan Dunn tribute episode when he passed away. Rest in peace. So we always thought it would be kind of something cool to do. So we have a whole summer block of kind of like specials from like May to August we're trying to film. I know there's going to be that. We're talking about a superhero special. We're talking about another Halloween special. We're not quite sure
one more
ideas on that yet. But it's all going to kind of tie in and connect sort of in a way. We have some really, really cool stuff planned. So if you guys stay with us, keep watching. We'll keep doing this, even if it's only a couple hundred of you guys. We're still going to keep doing this because it's fun. I don't see it stopping anytime soon, no matter how many breaks we take. What we can promise though is, I don't know about the rest of the group, but me and Bob have talked about it, and we know for a damn fact we do not want those hiatuses anymore. So we are going to do everything in our power to prevent that. Which sometimes we did back in season 2. Sometimes we just said fuck it.
There was some bad shit.
But we're gonna try to really, really go at it this time and really do it.
Yep. Straight up.
If that gains us new subscribers, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Goals.
And we've actually gained a few from doing this stuff, and I think that shows, like, because we're consistent.
Progress, yeah.
So it shows progress. So we're definitely gonna try to get back on top of this stuff, and we thank you guys for watching, for subscribing, for commenting, for keeping up. And I think that about wraps it up for this one.
Yeah, that's about it. So cool.
Yeah, so we will see you guys next time. This has been Fat Talk. Hopefully we have a fatter talk next time with a couple other people. I know it's cold. I know it's a garage. You can see our breath rising up, but
the breath stank, boy.
It's cigarettes, man. It's not me.
Okay.
But we're going to be doing this stuff, and thank you for staying with. We will see you guys next time.
Straight up.
1 a.m.
for real! For real!
Something wrong, something right, something missing. Something black, something light, something different. Don't you ever feel you need to speak to me that way?